Hello, Klaus here, and welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In today's video we are going to have a look at this thing from Ulanzi. This is a handheld smoke machine or a film fog device or machine. Quick disclaimer, this video is not a sponsored video. Ulanzi didn't send me this, and I purchased this with my own money, and the reason I got this was because I want to test out if a handheld smoking machine like this could be useful in my work, creating small product videos or just atmosphere, because that is what filmmakers actually like when using smoke, to create atmospheres that can show light, streaks in the background, stuff like that. So we're going to just unbox this and have a look what is inside of the package here. And in upcoming videos we are going to test this out, this versus a normal smoke machine, or we could also do, I think we'll do a video about using a smoke machine or creating smoke digital inside of Davinci Resolve. That is what these videos are going to be about. But this one we're just going to quickly unbox this thing, and let's see if I can open this without a knife. I think I can. So I'm just going to wrap out the plastic here. Oh, and by the way, the main reason I got the one from Ulanzi and not the Smoke Genie is that this is half the price. So again, let's just unbox this little thing here from Ulanzi. So we're going to open up the box here, and it's not a very exciting unboxing because this is all we have in the box. It is just a carrying case so you can have your smoke machine here. So what's actually in the box? Let's have a look here. We're going to open up here and I'm just going to run through it. Here is the batteries, and it's using these where I am living, these are kind of hard to get. These are, you see these in gimbals and stuff like that. So they are possible to get, but they're not easy to get. Like if you are using AAAs or AA's, they are very easy to get here where I am. Anyway, we're going to put those here because we're not going to use those yet. Then we are going to take out the machine itself, like so. And if we just take a look at it, this is the machine. It has a remote right here. And I guess we are going to put this chamber in here. So we're just going to see here. This is the chamber itself, and this is where you're going to put in the included fog liquid, which is right here. If you're going to get this, maybe you're going to get some extra of these. Also included here is a manual, nice to have. Let's see if we need it. Then we have a charging cable, so guess that is to put in the bottom here and charge this device when the batteries are in. And also there's a thread here, so you can actually put this on a stand or something if you want to have the smoker in the background somewhere just pushing out smoke. Also included in here is these small things you can detach and attach, and these are of course to put here so you can put the smoke out this way. There's also this small little bracket, so I guess this is just to put here. Also there is this long tubey thing here which can be, again, which you need to attach to this thing here. You can just that. It is like the build quality of this is really plasticky, but nevertheless, and then you can put that on here and you can kind of control your smoke in a different way. And then there's the last item, which is this foam here you can attach on here, I guess. And what this is going to do is going to make the smoke look more like dry ice. So it's going to, you can kind of put the smoke on the table as well as I know, and then it will create this more floating effect, which is kind of cool. So let's put in the batteries, put in some juice, and have a look at a couple of things, how it looks when we are going to put in some smoke. So first up, we're just going to add in the chamber. One quick side note on the chamber, I think this is glass, so if you drop this on a floor or something, you are definitely going to break it. Then we have this little lid here, and we can pop that up, and then we can take our juice. So we're not going to fill it up, I'm just going to put in just a little, putting on the lid again, and then like so. And I think it was written in the instructions somewhere, wait 3 minutes after applying until we can do the fun stuff, I guess. So we are just going to pop in the batteries. Also, by the way, before we do that, this does come with a remote. So it is actually a remote control, so you can control it via the remote, which is kind of cool. I'm going to look more into that later, I think, but for now this is cool, so we'll just let it be for a second, and then let's wait a couple of minutes. I'm going to pop in the batteries and I'll be right back.
A few seconds later.
Okay, so now we are back after a short break. I have the fluid in, I have the remote here. I'm just going to peel off this plastic thing here, and you would think to turn on the device you would push the red button. That's not the case. You're going to hold down the middle button here on the remote, and that should be Ulanzi booting up. And of course the batteries are rechargeable, so we kind of had to charge them. I haven't done that yet, but now they're in. So I think just for the sake of it, let's see if it works. If I push just the, I've turned it on and it's searching for the machine, and let's see if it can. Maybe we need to put it in here. So it now says oil tank is connected here, and we can now take off this thing. You can do that by pushing on the top, so it comes out here, and you can just drag it out. So this should be good to go. So if I hit the red button here, it should actually start to do some smoke. And can you hear that? As soon as I push this down, we're going to get some smoke. Let's see here. So it starts to heat up, and you see like the intensity of it is very little, so maybe we're not even going to get it on camera. I can then go into the intensity level here on the plus, and I can turn that up and down, and you select it by pushing the middle button. So this is how much smoke we want. So let's say we want a little more, like that. Here we go. And we're just going to push again. And you can see now the smoke is coming out of the smoke machine, and as soon as I let go, it's going to stop. So I'm going to, actually we can just test out this one as well. I'm going to put in this extension tube here with this fogger here, with this foam here on top, and now when we shoot, it should be, like you see, putting it up like this. So if we put it on something, for instance the table, we're going to let it be there. So cool it is. And you see it's giving me the atmosphere already, and I didn't push this for very long actually, and my room is now more or less filled with smoke. Anyway, this is just a quick look at what is inside of the box of the Ulanzi. I think it's kind of cool, just like this. Very, very cool. So I'm going to try out some different stuff with this setup, and of course the upfollowing videos are going to come out very, very soon. But for now, we're just going to haze up the room, and if you find this video useful, please do hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video, push the bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, let's fill the room with smoke. See you in the next video. Bye.